I am Monica, and I live independently, and I live on my own. I'm living on a fixed income, and for a while there, I had to have somebody do all my bills, and I had to learn how to pay my bills, and living on a fixed income is not easy. And budgeting, I had to learn how to budget. I pay my bills now, and I had to learn how to budget. And it's not easy because in my example, my mother had to help me, had to pay all my bills for me, and she took me shopping, and I was only had an allowance of extra spending money of a certain amount. And sometimes if I wanted to do other things, that wasn't enough. And so I had to learn how to budget. Now here's a sample budget, and here's a sample of somebody that would live on $800 a month. That is their fixed income. And that has to last the entire month. So that person would have to find a place that they could afford. And the cheapest place happened to be $350, and that's what they pay for rent. Then they had to look at utilities, and utilities could include your electric, your gas, your phone, and your cable. And those can fluctuate. In other words, they could go up or down. Your transportation is fixed. They have it set up where they pay this amount every month. Then they budgeted $100 for food in this example, and their medical is $10. Their medical copay is $10 a month. Now, that is a sample budget of living on $800 a month. That is their fixed income. This would be the cheapest place. If this is the cheapest place they could afford, they would only have $35 left. So after your rent and your utilities, your transportation, food, and medical, you would end up with $765 a month. Now, recreation and extras. If you want extras, you would only have $35 a month. That's not a lot to do things out in the community. And I know in my example, I like to go everywhere. I like to do a lot in the community. And budgeting, I've had to learn how to budget, and budgeting has helped me be able to continue to do these things out in the community. My mom was helping me pay my bills, and I was able to do stuff in the community. But now that I'm on a budget and I'm doing my own bills, it's not easy, because you might be able to save money on food by using coupons and sales. But for me, this is what I would pay. But like in this sample budget, and let's say your utilities, let's say this is a sample, but let's say it's in the summertime and instead of paying $80, your electric bill for 1 month is $100. That's $20 less. That would make that $785. So you would, instead of having $35 left, you would have $25. So you need to be careful when you do your budget, so that if you want extra money to do things in the community, that you have that money. Budgeting has helped me be more independent, because your rent, your utilities, your transportation, and your food and your medical are considered living expenses. What I need to survive in my apartment to live on my own. So just remember, if you want to do extra things out in the community, you need to save money for it, because nothing in life is free. I'd like to thank People First of Arizona and Southwest Institute for Families and Children for letting me produce this video. Thank you.